Hello everyone, this is Favorite Uncle Bob back in that video, and today we're going to be looking at the Transformers Studio Series 86 Dinobot Sludge. But before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below what you thought of the video, or what else would you like to see in a video. So on to the figure himself. Here we have Sludge in his Brontosaurus, whatever long neck dinosaur they want to call him, because there's this argument that the Brachiosaurus doesn't exist for some reason. Okay. Yeah, I don't get that argument personally, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. We're here to focus on this gorgeous figure. So, close up on all that detail. Focus, thank you. Get a nice Autobot symbol up here. His head and neck, a little bit of his neck done in this nice gold plastic, painted. And he's got some nice teeth in there with a little bit of molding detail, and he does have a blast port right in there. So, get a nice blue for the eyes. Going down the neck, I do have scroll covers on mine because I have the non-F upgrade kit. And I'll get into that a little bit later. But get some nice detail on the neck. Going down his back, get some nice molded detail right up in there. Very nicely, and painted it silver as well. Get a nice black, more of a gray stripe right here. Get some detail. So, he's done very nicely. Some nice gold, some more of that gray, that silver. So yeah. Now you can see on his side profile, Non-F did fix one of the issues that he had. So if you, the stock configuration is his feet are just down like this, there's no extra joints or anything, but Non-F made it to where you can just flip those up. I think that's, let alone really good. Like it just cleans up that dinosaur mode, makes it look so much better. Plus, you get rid of this giant cavity. I have to agree with MGO on this. It's almost like that they had plans to have do this, but then budgetary reasons they scrapped it. So, but yeah, all right. For articulation, the head can move up and down, mouth can open and close. You get a rotation joint where the gold plastic makes these meet. I don't want to say it's gold plastic because then people are going to think it's GPS, but I don't know. I don't know what color plastic is actually molded in because I don't see any of it exposed. But anyways, you get a joint right here as well, kind of stiff on my copy. The front legs can, move about that far up, about that far back. You get a rotation joint along with a ankle tilt up and down. And then the back ones are the robot mode, so they can move out, do full 360 up this nice ratchet. And you get a knee joint as well. And nothing at the tail. So, there's that. But for a real quick size comparison, here we have a cheetah and a car. So, yeah, he's like all these, like I say always, these Dinobots are no slouches in size wise. So, alright. And also to prove that he blast effect, I'm going to use this one. So, go ahead and plug this in. Where's the hole? You can kind of get it in there a little bit, so there you go. All right. Now, for accessories, he comes with his gun, which this tip is from the non upgrade. And if you took this out, it would be blast effect compatible, but this thing's so tight to even try and do anything with, I'm not going to bother. He comes with, well, technically that would be it, but non-F upgrade gets him his G1 toy blaster, which is done very nicely. I mainly give this to 86 Rekgar, so. And he comes with your choice of a red sword or this one, and I really like this one better. So, yeah. Now, just like with all the other ones, the sword doesn't really store unless you want to, do that. I guess you could I'll do it that way. And then the guns would just store your typical side port, so. Yeah. Alright. So, I think that's about it for his dino mode. So let's get down to transformation. So, first things first, go ahead and push these back down. Now, oh yeah, and real quick, if you do have the stock configuration, there are two tabs right there that would go into 2 slots in the feet, and you just have it right there. So, alright, now down to transformation. So you want to come back to these gold plates and just kind of lift this all up. Go ahead and get your fingers under here to, well, also get the neck down to separate all of this and just pull it out on that double hinge. Want to come down here, get these out of the way. Go ahead and bring this down, flip in that panel, and get the tail out of the way. Do the same thing for this side. Bring that down, bring that in, and get out of the way. Go ahead and lift up his chest. Next, you want to take the feet, bring them down, split them. Just like with Grimlock, there is that slider, so slide it over, and bring it up all the way, and raise up the knee. Then you want to go ahead and close this panel up, bring it down, and it will, there is a, let me see if I can get a slot right there with a port right there. So go ahead and plug that in, flip up the tail, and there's also tabs and slots. Flip up the foot, and you're pretty much done. Go ahead and bring down the hip as well. Do the same thing for this side. Wiggle that out. Bring that up. Flip this up. Flip in this panel. And tab it into place. Get that right there. And you're almost there. Go ahead and rotate this 180. Then raise up the camera. All right, go ahead and flip up his head. Flip it up. Rotate this entire section 180. Might get in the way of some stuff. There we go. Come back here. Flip down his dino legs. And just kind of bring them along the back. You can angle these up a little bit. Bring down the dino head all the way. And just kind of straighten it out and loose. However you want it. Then bring back these panels. They will kind of tab into place. And there we go. And finally, bring up the chest. Straighten out the arms. Rotate them 180 at the bicep. Just straighten out a little bit more. And then flip out the hand and rotate it 180. There we go. Do the same thing for this side. So flip this all around. Flip it. Straighten. And flip out the hand. If the hand does get stuck, you want to go ahead and just use the gun. Get, maybe better use the sword. Get something in there. Ooh, that don't sound good. Alright, there we go. And there you go. There you have your Dinobot Sludge in robot mode. And it's a very nice looking robot mode. A little bit of backpack, but I mean, it's forgivable. So, but close up on that head sculpt. Please focus. Thank you. Get nice painted silver for the face. Silver for his head crest thing. Nice blue for the eyes. So, yeah, it looks really good. Going down the body. Get some nice G1-y kind of toy detail right there. And everything else we have pretty much seen. So, yeah. Alright. For articulation, the head can do a full 360. The transformation plate allows him to look up. Not really down. Arms can't do a full 360 due to his wings, but you get plenty of movement out of them. You get outward movement, bicep rotation, double jointed elbows, wrist rotation. You get a waist rotation. Get the arms out of the way. Legs can go forward that far. Back only that far because of all the stuff. He can do the full splits. Thigh rotation. Now, this is also another thing that non-F fix, so if you have loose knees, these will definitely fix it. But it gives you a nice, solid knee ratchet. And the feet have ankle tilt. And with the non-F, you get a little bit of toe joint as well. So, there's that. Alright. And let's get him holding his accessories. So the sword, go in his hand. And my preferred blaster of choice, which is that one. Alright. For a real quick size comparison. Alright. Here we have G2 Sideswipe and the Kitty of Muse. So, yeah, he big boy. So, yeah. So, overall, this is a very fun figure. I do recommend him. You can find him relatively cheap, like on Transformer Land, and I think possibly eBay. Because, yeah, this guy's, what, a year old, 2 years old, something like that. So, at least at the time of this recording. But definitely a fun figure. It sucks that he had QCs right out of the bat. Like, I know DNA did a fix for the wings because like for the one I have for paddles, the wings are kind of loose. This one, they're okay-ish. So, and the knees and the hips. So there's the stuff that could have been avoidable, but it could have been worse. But that's about it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, all the fun stuff, and stay tuned for more video reviews.